So, one of my darling friends convinced me to upload my fanfic here on YouTube. I'm really extremely nervous, not only because I've never shared my writing like this before, but also because it's a BTS XOC fanfic. Hermes, please forgive me. I am really going in blind. Um, really, also, the first chapter is also short. Please note that I am Asgardian Princess 101, and warnings are down in the description below. Now, without further ado, Legendary Dreamwalker by Asgardian Princess 101. Chapter 1. The Beginning. My father, Clovis Malum, aka Silver Crow, was a dreamwalker too. He used to tell me to listen to my dreams, and said that to be in the Malum family was special. Every dreamwalker has the ability to walk through dreams and control them, but the Malum dreams of their soulmates before they even meet in real life. Listen well, my flying fox. You are a special dreamwalker. Very rarely does one see the future in their dreams, even for a Malum. You have a special gift. Use it wisely. I was 7, and the following winter he passed away from a terrible cold. My mother had died giving birth to my younger twin half-brothers 3 years later, and for the longest time, my only friends were the 7 recurring boys in my dreams. Chapter 2. Kitty, wake up! A large body jumped on my bed. Make that 2. Wait a minute, that's 3! Jackson! I groaned, knowing exactly who had instigated the whole thing. Jing and his twin brother Mang bounced up and down, until finally I got up. Okay, what time is it? I sigh out. It's 6:30 a.m., Kitsune. Please don't freak out. You wanted me to wake you up early so we'd get there on time. I raised my eyebrow at him. Jackson, our flight doesn't leave until 12:30. I can get the twins out in an hour, and you? I say 3. Hey, I don't take that long! At this point, even the boys look up at him from their positions snuggled in my arms. Okay, fine, you got me. But who can resist those puppy eyes? They missed you. And do you? I asked dryly. But of course! You're my guardian angel. Without you, I wouldn't be here. Without that dumbass drunk driver, I wouldn't need to. Jackson pouted. But you're my best friend. Exactly. Now get out of my room so I can change. We've got a big day ahead of us, and I guess it starts now. The boys all nod their heads and give me a hug before exiting the room. After my mother died, my stepdad had no idea how to raise a child, and about 2 years later, mysteriously vanished. When I say mysteriously vanished, I mean left. My brothers were too young to understand, and since I had already been working multiple jobs at the time, I got us a stable place to stay. One of my ongoing jobs was a very strange one that, to this day, no one knows about. Well, Jackson knows a bit about it. It was about a year and 5 months after my brothers and I had moved, and I was coming home late from work. My boss was a very understanding woman, and she offered to drive me home. For some reason that day, I declined, and I couldn't figure out why I said no. That is until I felt the familiar mix of a sense of danger and déjà vu. My hand reached out on its own and pulled a middle-aged man and a kid who looked almost a year or 2 younger than me back from the road onto the sidewalk. Not a second later, a truck came speeding through a red light right in front of us. We all stood still, realizing what had nearly just happened. The man recognized me as a Malum. Apparently, my family's legacy of dreamwalking and their rare ability of seeing the future was so renowned in the older generation that he offered me a special job for using my abilities on the spot. The kid I had saved turned out to be Jackson Wang, and after getting to know each other, we became best friends. I introduced him to my younger twin half-brothers, calm, quiet, and intelligent Jing, and wild, energetic, and always excited Meng. The 3 of us came to the agreement that Jackson was now an honorary member of the Malum family. Chapter 3. So, did you meet those mystery lover boys in your dreams last night again? Jackson asked me, now that the twins had fallen asleep against me on the plane. I looked at the time on my phone. Just 2 more hours till we make it to Seoul. Yes, and they're not lover boys. They're just friends. My ears tinged with pink at my protest. They're really nice. Jackson snorted in amusement. Just friends, huh? He chuckled. By the way you described them, I would have thought they were your soulmates, or a secret crush. That or you're staying up too late watching anime. I glared at him and stuck my tongue out. Anime is life. Yeah, I know. You had what? 2 or 3 boxes just for anime movies alone? Jackson noted. So? I crossed my arms, carefully so I didn't wake the twins. He sighed at my response. I often forget to never argue with you when anime is involved. It was quiet for a few minutes. So, have you already lined up a school for Jing and Meng? I nodded at that. Yep, it's about a 5-minute walk from the house. I also found a job working at the local library. I reached my arm out to touch Jackson. You'll do fine, I know you will, and I'll be rooting for you all the way. I believe we can do this. He looked at me, and I can see tears in his eyes. How do you do it? Pardon? I asked, confused. How do you take care of your twin brothers, support me in my dreams, and not go insane? You've lost both of your parents. Your stepfather bails on you 3, and yet